Hi, this is Gary Kay. We're here at InfoComm 2022. We are live, coming to you live on the show floor right now in front of the Crestron booth. You're watching rAVe TV, our weekly TV show that's every Wednesday at noon, except during InfoComm, we're doing it every day live from the show floor. So here's what we're going to do. First, I'm going to send it down to Steph, who's in the North Hall. I'm standing in the entrance of the West Hall, and this is the Crestron booth right at the entrance. I'm going to send it down to Steph right now, who's down in the North Hall interviewing Jennifer Che in the Sharp NEC booth. So Steph, take it away.
Thanks so much, Gary. Once again, it's Steph Beckett here, coming at you live. It's rAVe TV. We're here at the Sharp NEC booth, and I am here with Jennifer Che. How's it going?
Hi, good. How are you?
You know, I'm doing good. It is the second day of the show, and it is obviously still very, very busy, especially here in your booth. What's the foot traffic been like?
I know. We're at day 2, right? We survived day 1 yesterday, which was a fantastic show for us. Day 2 is off to a fantastic start as well, so we're really pleased. We've got lots of booth tours scheduled, and it just seems like the booth is hopping, and it's still early in the day. So yeah, we're looking forward to another day 2, and then a great day tomorrow as well before the show closes.
Yeah, speaking of your booth, I got to see you guys at ISE as well, and although the booths were very different in kind of the decoration, they're very consistent in terms of branding and messaging. So this is kind of the first really big trade show in which we can see Sharp and NEC together. What's that been like?
So yes, I was in Barcelona a month ago, right? And we work very closely with our European team, Ian Barnard and Bernd Eberhard, Stephanie Corinth, and you could see the parallels, right? So I think their theme and their message was 2 brands, 1 great company. We talked about that in InfoComm in Orlando in October, although that was a much smaller show. And so the theme this year is Better Together, Stronger as One. Again, continuing to share that same story about 2 storied businesses, Sharp and NEC, coming together to support our customers, our partners, with the same quality, the same reliability, the same experience that they're used to receiving from both organizations. We are proud to be able to say that we are one of the few, if not the only, display manufacturer that has the widest portfolio of display technology, whether it's LED solutions, large format displays, video walls, projection, desktop technology. We have the solution that meets your customers' needs.
Very cool. And behind us is Navisense, right? And that's the first time everyone's getting to see this, especially a North American audience. So tell me a little bit about that.
Yes, so we launched Navisense this week, right, at the show. And I'm sure the product teams will be able to do a much better job talking about the ins and outs of the technology. But it is our AI-powered computing solution, so it gives customers the ability to really understand what's happening around their retail locations or office locations. It's got a variety of applications, but it's really tracking people, technology, logos that really gives businesses insight into traffic patterns, interest, etc., for their particular application. We have a retail solution behind us where you can actually trigger content, and we have, so if you're picking up the product, you can actually trigger content that actually shows more details around the product. But we're also, through camera technology and sensing technology, able to show dashboards. And you'll get a little more information as Kelly goes through the display. She's standing over there looking at me, making sure I don't say anything I shouldn't be saying.
Yeah, very cool. The last thing I wanted to talk to you about is, Sharp and NEC, they were already 2 very well-known brands in the industry, and now you guys have come together so beautifully and so seamlessly. And I wanted to ask, being known for very similar but very different things, what's on the horizon for you guys?
So we're going to continue to innovate. I'd say Sharp historically has been very strong with their collaboration and interactive displays. We're also featuring their 8K 120-inch large format display in the booth here, and you're going to continue to see additional line extensions and new products around the collaboration and interactive space. NEC has also been known for projection, digital cinema, LED solutions, as well as the additional applications-focused solutions like Navisense. And so it's pulling together the best of both organizations, and we're going to continue to ideate and innovate for the future. So stay tuned, more information to come in 2023.
Well, thank you so much, Jennifer. I know you've got a busy day ahead, and I know Gary is just chomping at the bit to get back to his tour of the West Hall, so I wanted to thank you for taking the time out to talk.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thanks. All right, now, Gary, it's coming back to you to do the rest of the hall tour in the West Hall. All right, bye.
I'll tell you, Jennifer has a lot on her plate, and that booth is beautiful. The Better Together theme is perfect for Sharp and EC being together for the first time. Here's what I'm going to do. For the rest of rAVe TV today, we're going to do a live show floor tour of the West Hall. Yesterday, you were treated to a tour of the North Hall, the old hall, here at the Las Vegas Convention Center. You're going to be treated to the tour of the new hall. And I want you to notice as we go through this tour, there are no columns in this hall. So this is like a dream for a manufacturer that's doing trade shows. So as you can see, Crestron's the first booth you see when you walk into. So that's familiar at every InfoComm show for the last 20, 25 years. And we're going to step inside the Crestron booth really quickly and kind of give you an overview, kind of give you a pan around of what they're actually doing here. We're coming to you live from the show floor. This is rAVe TV. We're coming to you live on ravepubs.com, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter. You're getting a live look at what's going on in Vegas right now, and you're looking at the Crestron booth. They are back. As you remember InfoComm last year, that little small InfoComm we had, they had no products in their booth. Here they're showing everything, so it feels a lot more familiar. And by the way, here's our regular sponsor. I want to thank Sharp and EC for sponsoring rAVe TV during InfoComm. And our normal weekly show, one of the sponsors is Legrand. Look at Legrand's right here. Check them out. Legrand AV. They own CTG, Chief, Contract, Daylight, Luxel, Mid-Atlantic, Vadeo, and Wire Mold all in one booth here. They are a glue company. And, of course, everyone knows Legrand AV. This is what they look like. And so what I want to do is we're just going to kind of walk down the main aisle here in the West Hall here at InfoComm 2022, just to give you an idea what the show is like. By the way, one of the glue companies in our industry is Kramer. They got a new look. I have to hand it to them. Although I say they copied our purple. Look at the new look that they have right there. I'm on here live, Scott, live right now. How are you doing? Scott, how you doing? Panasonic? You still a Panasonic? Good. All right. So Kramer. Look at their new look. What do you think? I think it's pretty good. Snap One is where we're doing it. By the way, Snap One's where we're doing the T-shirt distribution for the giveaway T-shirts. I don't have a giveaway T-shirt. I wonder if we could grab a giveaway T-shirt and show the crowd what they look like. So anyway, I want my videographer to look down this aisle here and show people what InfoComm 2022, the West Hall looks like. This is a brand new hall, virtually no columns in this hall whatsoever. And kind of look around and see what's going on. Black Magic Design's got a humongous booth. There's Neat. That company's cool. They make really cool collaboration things back there in the back. Wolf Vision, of course, everyone knows. Snap One, I just talked to you about. Check this out. Kelsey's running back with one of our giveaway shirts if you came by the show. And by the way, if you're not here at the show, you can join us for InfoComm InfoComm 2022, which is next Wednesday. We're going to be giving away these shirts to those of you who are watching Replay 2022. For those of you over the age of 30, you should get this. You'll understand this. If you're under the age of 30, you won't get it, but that's okay. If you're over the age of 30, you get it, you understand it. All right, let's take a show floor tour. Let's kind of walk down the aisle and see what's out here. Thanks, Kelsey, for helping me with that. Kelsey's our social media extraordinaire. Aurora, they did a phenomenal job. Their booth looks really good. Again, one of the glue companies here. One of the companies that's really stepped it up this year is MaxHub. We actually have already shot all of our product videos of MaxHub. You can check them out at maxhub.com. We actually went through their booth and shot individual product videos at each one of these stations. You can check those out at ravepubs.com/InfoComm 2022. One of the new product lines they came out with here at InfoComm is a line of collaboration products, including a 360-degree camera. Great, interesting concept. Set the camera in the middle of the conference room. Everyone gets a personal camera view remotely of everyone in a meeting, which is great. Of course, they're known for their LED products, and they, of course, have an all-in-one LED. Behind MaxHub is a familiar company. Technologies. Listen is probably the most popular product is the tour guide system. We're actually live, guys, on rAVe TV, coming to you live on ravepubs.com, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Are y'all watchers? Do you watch rAVe TV every once in a while? Watch rAVe stuff? Excellent. There you go, because I'm on your LinkedIn, and that's good. And look, we're here at Listen Technologies booth. The Listen Talk tour system is obviously very popular. HD-based T, I don't think anyone in our industry has not touched HD-based T products in the last half a dozen to a dozen years. It is sort of the standard way of doing signal routing and distribution. Of course, we're moving more towards AV over IP. There's Sennheiser. We did an interview with Sennheiser yesterday. Sennheiser launched a brand new wireless, the EWDX wireless system. You can check out that video at ravepubs.com/InfoComm 2022. Zoom. I don't know why Teams is not here. Microsoft Teams is not here, but Zoom is definitely here. And I'm impressed that with their setup. It's clear that they are embracing the Pro AV community. They're promoting their digital signage client for Zoom Rooms. And they have a little presentation set up here. And promoting some of their third-party integration products. And they've got some new features here, but they're promoting third-party integration products, including D10 is one of their big integrated companies that they have a relationship with. But the coolest new feature that they probably have inside the Zoom platform is Zoom Whiteboard, the whiteboarding functionality, which is designed for hybrid working applications. If you don't know about it, check them out at zoom.com. Audio Technica, one of the stalwarts in our industry. There's a company called Alleo, A-L-L-E-O, way back there. See him back there in the back? Alleo is, they have a really cool collaboration software platform that I think our integrators should be selling. So if you want to check them out at, I think it's like, it's not Alleo.com, but it's something like withalleo.com, something like that, if I remember. Elmo. Everyone knows Elmo for the document cameras. They've been around the document camera industry for many, many years. Oh, look at this single room control. Oh, they're getting in the control business. CVAS, single room control system. They're coming into the control room. Let's go check it out. Let's pop in the booth and check it out. They got their own touch panel here. Look at that. Look at it. Watch out, Crestron. Elmo's coming to get you. I'm guessing these are good. This is a good system for small rooms. Is that what you're doing, Rick? Single room applications. And big features in stock. That's funny because actually that is a feature nowadays to have something in stock. So obviously it's not Dante compatible or it wouldn't be in stock. So for those of you who don't understand that, you'll figure it out. All right, so we're heading over to the Poly booth. Poly, as you know, stalwart in the video conferencing industry, but they have some great new products aimed at desktop collaboration and in-room collaboration. And a lot of integration with Zoom and Teams. They have a work-from-home collaboration display technology that's really kind of cool that they introduced here at the show. You can learn more about that at ravepubs.com. As we move back towards the back of the hall, let's head on over this way. And by the way, as we move through here, for those of you who are wondering if the show floor or if anyone was going to show up at InfoComm, I think this answers all your questions. The show floor is packed. It looks like a normal number of people here. I don't think anyone's complaining about the crowds. It's been a very busy show. AVI-SPL introduced a new version of Symphony. I think it's Symphony 6. But Logitech, I want to take you back to the Logitech booth back here. And as you know, Logitech introduced the Rally series early last year. Very popular in collaboration. This is the dock. Ooh, this is really cool. Love this. Everyone in my company wants one of these. The Logi dock. It's basically a USB hub, but also has a speakerphone built into it. Natively compatible with Zoom and Teams as a desktop home, sort of home office product there. I actually have my headphones just like this. I love them. Logi. I don't know if they're Logi or Logitech. I see Logi everywhere, but I also see Logitech, so I'm not sure if they haven't made up their mind what they want to be. But they do have some great products in here. This is the Rally. Here you go. This is the Rally right here. Look, it's got a built-in camera, microphone array, speakers, 2 cameras. The reason for that is one camera sort of scanning the room and doing analytics, the other camera shooting the people. But that second camera can also shoot people as well, so that you don't have. There's the Logitech lineup of rAVe products there. I'm sure everyone already knows about them. Logitech, check this out. They're showing a mobile view by Claris camera system for whiteboard. It's mobile from a company called Claris in the Logitech booth. Hey, there's the main stage here at InfoComm. They're doing a session live right now. Let's kind of circle around over there and see what that looks like. Again, this is Gary Kay at the rAVe agency, rAVe Pubs, coming to you live from the trade show floor here at InfoComm 22 in Las Vegas. Check it out. There's some kind of panel going on there. I don't know what the panel's about, but there's 4 people. I can't hear anything. But anyway, it's a panel of some type. Clock Audio, D10. D10's one of those companies that's decided that Zoom is all they want to do. D10 is a UC company that only does stuff for Zoom. Let's go over the D10 and see what they got new. I like their stuff here. Let's make our way around the technology innovation stage here. And we're heading back to D10. D10, as I said, they exclusively build collaboration products for Zoom. I love this little design. The onboard. This is the D10 onboard. Isn't this a nice design? D10 onboard, built on kind of like an easel product, but it's a fully functional collaboration board, natively compatible with Zoom. Takes advantage of Zoom's new digital whiteboarding feature in the platform. And they also have a personal collaboration product as well here, the D10 Me Pro. Right, this is a great product. You're going to see this start up here in places like WeWork and Spaces and Regis and things like that for sort of, I guess the term is hoteling or officing or whatever you want to call it nowadays. Let's see, we're heading more towards the back of the West Hall. Why don't we circle around since we're doing that? We'll pop by rAVe here on the way. Then we'll go to Lenovo so you can see what they're doing. And then we'll go to Biamp, okay? Everyone sells Biamp. So let's check out rAVe. rAVe, as you know, rAVe makes the HDL 200 and 300 microphone arrays. rAVe is now making the Get Smart cone of silence system too, up here. Remember that from Get Smart? Am I too old to be talking about? Is this something no one would get besides me? But anyway, just kidding. They're actually demonstrating audio. They're doing live demos back to their conference room back in their headquarters. This is their microphone array using microphone mist technology from rAVe. Check them out at rAVe.com. And there's the founders of rAVe, Nancy and Dave. There's the HDL 200. This is a nice little feature of the HDL 200. It has a magnet on the top so you can attach USB cameras to and they won't move. I know that sounds like a minor thing, but it's actually a pretty cool feature there. So anyway, let's move on. Let's check out Lenovo. Lenovo, obviously a big player in the compute side of the business, and Lenovo is showing their collaboration products as well. They've solidly in the collaboration market with the ThinkSmart products, which is the all-in-one kits. And what they've done is they built all-in-one kits for each platform. So this is the ThinkSmart kit for Google Meet. And of course, Google Meet is quickly becoming the 3rd most popular UC platform, which includes a microphone array, camera, the computer itself, and the controller all in one. As we come around here, here's the Microsoft Teams version of it, and this meets Teams certification. They have them for all the different platforms. Here's their software that manages all the Lenovo products on a network. All right, Bose. Everyone knows Bose. We're taking on a live show floor tour here at InfoComm 2022 Day 2 in the West Hall, which is a brand new hall here in Las Vegas. Look at Bose. Their booth looks beautiful. This is the best booth I've seen them have in probably 10 years. In addition to building live event speakers, they also do collaboration as well. They have their own collaboration speaker bar product here. You can see it on the table there. We don't interrupt them. They're in a meeting, so I don't want to totally interrupt them. But here's Biamp. Biamp's always got a beautiful booth. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that a beautiful booth? They're doing a phenomenal job. Great design. Biamp, of course, AV over IP using 1 gig is also AVB. There's Intel. They're showing their Nooks. Of course, everyone uses the Nooks for Zoom rooms and Teams rooms, and there's their collaboration bars from Biamp. Won a Red Dot Award, it looks like. I didn't realize that for one of the designs. All right, Arthur Home. Oh, I love this company, Arthur Home. This company makes displays that pop out of the table. So, I don't know. There you go, look at that. Check that out. Look how cool that is. Look, it's rising up. Here, if I can't remember how to do it here. Do I hold it? How about this one? All right, let's move on. Hall Technologies with their new look and style. They are one of the glue companies in our industry. A lot of traction lately with what they're doing. But Shure is our other sponsor of rAVe TV weekly every Wednesday at noon Eastern. Here's the Shure booth. Shure has a new version of the MXA called the MXA 20. Here's the Microflex system, the MXA 20. See if we can find it. Probably this. Let's walk through the booth. I bet we'll find it. Here it is. It's over here. So they've redesigned it, and it's both in a 2x2 ceiling tile configuration to replace the ceiling tile. And if you don't have a drop ceiling, you can use this microphone here, which drops out of the ceiling. So this is the new MXA 20, which replaces the MXA 10. As you know, they bought STEM Audio a couple of years ago, which is a wireless ecosystem. They've got their STEM Audio here on display in the booth. Hey, look at this. They have a demo room. They're doing live demos. I wonder if we can poke our head in here and see what they're demoing here. Oh, you can actually listen on here to what they're doing. All right, so they're showing about figuring out where to place speakers in the room and stuff. So yeah. Very cool. Very cool. I don't know if I want to go in that. It kind of looks like if anyone is sick in there, everyone's going to get sick in there possibly. But it is still kind of cool. It's nice to have that demo room there. Just kidding. The ceiling, there's no ceiling there, so it just goes up. So Starin, Avacor. Here's Avacor. Avacor, as you know, is the only company that exclusively makes collaboration boards. They have both a Windows collaboration display and a Google Meet display. This is the first time I've actually seen this in person. This is the dedicated Google board that they're making for Google, or they have a partnership with Google. Here's the desktop version, and then this is what, a 65 inch. This is integrated with Google Meet inside of it, and then this is the desktop version of course, for the other 95% of the population that doesn't use Google, you can actually use it with Windows or Teams as well. Although Google is growing, right? Google Meet is getting bigger, but yeah, this is the at-home version of this. I would love to have one of these. That's a nice bug. You got one? You got one? Okay, I'm jealous. What's that? Yeah, I'll take one. There you go. Anyway, here's their suite of collaboration boards. Again, they're the only company that exclusively makes collaboration boards and nothing else. One of the most famous interactive board companies from a high-end, from an educational standpoint, is New Line, and this is New Line's booth. They have a very high market share within K through 12 specifically, but they also make fully functional collaboration boards as well. So let's flip back out here. I see Kelsey hiding from me over here. Here's TD Cinex. We're kind of covering all of the West Hall here, aren't we? TD Cinex. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna end in the Barco booth, because I want to show you a brand new product that Barco just came out with last month. That is first time it was shown in the United States was yesterday. So, as you know, Barco kind of revolutionized the video wall business with a product called Unicy, which used a series of 55-inch LCDs and had its own mount system infrastructure behind it. Made installation of videos a lot simple. Using the same philosophy, they've now come out with a LED version of it called TruePix, Truipix, and there it is right there on display. It comes in 0.9, 1.2, and 1.5, I believe. TruePix, actually all the way at the 1.9. As you can see, we actually shot a video on this. If you go to our video search window and type in Barco or type in TruePix, you'll find it. But if you look at the structure, this is all integrated together. So the actual LED, as well as the control board and the mount, is all part of the same structure. And it just kind of goes together like Legos. It's kind of like the Lego of LED that we have here. So we're going to end the booth tour here, but I want to walk through the booth because I want people to get an idea how busy it is actually here at the show. Of course, this is one of my favorite products here, the Wii Connect. This is the best demo of Wii Connect I've ever seen, actually. Generally, you don't see it this good. We're coming to you live on rAVe Pubs, on Twitter, on Instagram, actually not Instagram, Facebook and LinkedIn. This is rAVe TV. There you go, there's the Unicy. We were just talking about the Unicy, which is the LCD version of the LED version of TruePix. I don't know if that makes any sense to anyone anymore. Oh, they're projecting on a triangle. That's kind of cool. But you know, Barco, they're always doing that high-end imaging stuff, and it looks beautiful here. So anyway, we're going to end our tour here in the Barco booth. They're in the middle of a demo of Wii Connect right now. This is Gary Kay coming to you live from rAVe TV. I hope you enjoyed this tour of the West Hall here at InfoComm 2022. We're in day 2. Tomorrow for day 3, Steph and I will be together, and we're going to do a live show together. I want to thank you for joining me. You can see all of our coverage at ravepubs.com/InfoComm 2022, and I want to thank Emily B., my videographer, for hanging in there for 20 straight minutes while I talk. So thanks for joining me, y'all. Have a great day. Steph, I hope you're having a great day too, and we're going to be signing out now. Thanks for joining us for rAVe TV.